Linda, a very good morning to you. So where are we in this case at the moment? What is this court appearance for?
Well, Yuveka, we are at the final stages of the bail application. The bail application that has been going on for about 3 weeks or so, of course, accompanied by disturbances with the electricity as well as the load shedding that we've been seeing in the past couple of weeks due to that Eskom, the Eskom load shedding. But what is actually happening today is that this is the final stages where there will be an affidavit read. This is, we understand, is from the community as well as the groups that were lobbying behind the family of the causer, saying that they want the perpetrators of this crime to be locked up, as well as a community leader who will be speaking, of course, on behalf or testifying on behalf of the community. We understand that that community leader will be saying that they do not want these people out, they do not want them to come out back into their communities. But these suspects, the two suspects linked to this murder, one, Vusi Mabaso, who has testified and said that, in fact, or rather confessed that he is the one that had carried out the murders, but also implicating the other one with his Ficha Coupe, the 61-year-old, who has throughout this case maintained that he is innocent. And of course, through his lawyer, they have provided other scenarios as to what would have exactly happened, and actually implicating some of the family members, saying that the person who stands in line to inherit this house is one other family member who was the one who actually accepted the friend request of Vusi Mabasa and actually put them inside that family group, in the WhatsApp group. So they're saying that it's more possible that that family member was the one who would orchestrate such a thing, rather than Fita Coupe, who stands to earn or gain anything, who doesn't stand to earn anything in orchestrating this murder. So they're saying that Fita Coupe is innocent, but it remains to be seen exactly what that judgment will be from the magistrate here.
So, Linda, we also understand there's those 3 additional charges of rape. Who are those being leveled against? So who's being charged with those rapes?
Well, Vusi Mabaso, this 27-year-old, is the one that has been charged with additional charges of rape, 3 counts, we understand. And he has, in fact, confessed through his statement with the police as well as his affidavit. But his confession also implicating Afita Coupe again on those charges of rape, saying that he was specifically instructed to rape each and every family member. But he did not do so. The only family members he raped, he claims, were the ones that he killed when Fita Coupe was present in that house. And that is the 3 children plus the 1 adult, the Nomfundo, who is the daughter of one of the ladies that were killed before, that were killed on the first time. So Vusi Mabaso is the one now facing those charges of rape, but he says that he was specifically instructed by the second suspect, which is Fita Coupe.
Now we also know, Linda, I mean, when we've chatted about the story, is about one of the suspects turning on the other. We know that the younger man saying that the older man got him to do this. Do we know now what's happening as a result of his statement and what he's given to the court? What is happening around that, and basically who will take the rap for this?
Well, Yuveka, what we have seen is that Fita Coupe's lawyer, who has been carrying out the most part of the cross-examination in terms of questioning the investigator had been working around, Vusi Mabasa's statement or Vusi Mabasa's confession, saying that indeed there are components of some of the investigations pointing to the fact that partly his, confession about Fita Coupe being in cahoots with him when he carried out these murders. They revealed that, in fact, he was there, but the investigating officer saying that he's not only focusing on that confession, but also has, eyewitnesses that can place Fita Coupe on the scene, as well as other investigations, such as, the cell phone records and the communication between the two, saying that, indeed, despite the fact that there is this confession, they are able to prove, and they will be revealing on a later stage that, indeed, Fita Coupe was in cahoots with this. But at the end of the day, Fita Coupe's lawyer has been maintaining that Fita Coupe was not there, and they maintain that he is innocent.
All right, thanks very much for that update, Linda Kushekulu. He'll keep an eye on that case for us.